Now let us understand about velocity and acceleration with the help of integration. Okay, what is the velocity and what is the acceleration? We will get a different formula for that with the help of integration and differentiation both. Now suppose we have seen that s is equals to t square. Now I am always using this equation. We can use some other also. This is a simple one, that is why I have taken this. Suppose s is equals to t square, it is given. Okay, s is equals to t square. Find the velocity. So by now I think you will close your eyes and you can do it. ds upon dt. So this 2 will come in front. So t to the power 2 minus 1, that is 2t. So differentiation of t square will be given as 2t. Then if I say that find the velocity at 2 seconds, just I'll put 2. So 2 to the 4. Find the velocity at 3 seconds. In place of 3 I'll put I'll put 3. So 6 meter per second. But if the velocity is given and find the displacement if it is asked. So what we did, when displacement was given, to find velocity we differentiated it. So when displacement was given, velocity we have to find, we differentiated it. If the velocity is given and displacement we have to find, so what I will do, we will integrate it. Integration we will use. How? Now you have understood v is equals to ds upon dt. So ds will be equals to v dt. So integrate it. This is for small value. So to find the whole displacement, what I will do, I will integrate it. Let us integrate it. So this will give me the total displacement s. This is equals to v dt. So from here we get an important formula, that what is the value of displacement? Displacement is nothing but the integration of velocity with respect to time. Yes or no? So we have to note two formulas from here. Very important formula. Velocity is equals to ds upon dt and displacement is equals to integration of v dt. Okay, let us solve it. So velocity was given, v is equals to t plus 1. Okay, find the displacement from 0 to 2 seconds. So what we will do, in place when I want to find the displacement, what is the formula? S is equals to integration of v dt. Yes or no? So in place of v, what is that? T plus 1. So in place of v I will put t plus 1, then dt. I will integrate it with respect to t. Time is changing from which to which? 0 to 2 seconds. So 0 to 2 seconds. So there is addition. So I can separate it in two parts. So t into dt and 1 into dt. So t into dt will be integration of t into dt, t to the power 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. Divide by 1 plus 1, that is 2. So t square upon 2. From where to where? Lower limit is 0, upper limit is 2. Here 1 dt is there. 1 is there means x to the power 0 is equals how much? 1. So 1 is there means what? X to the power 0 is there. So x to the power 0 means x to the power 0, I am saying it is t to the power 0. Say here variable is dt. So t I will take. Okay, which is changing. So t to the power 0. T to the power 0 means 0 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. So that is 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1, that is t to the power 1. So t. So we have to remember this. Integration of dt is t. So we got t. And from where to where? 0 to 2. Put the upper limit in place of the variable, then lower limit in place of the variable and solve it. Put the upper limit 2, lower limit 0. So solve it. 2 square is 4 divided by 2. So 2. And here 0. Again 2 and here 0. So 2 plus 2, that is 4. This is the answer. Similarly, suppose velocity is given t square and I want to find the acceleration. So what I will do, I will just differentiate velocity with respect to time, dv upon dt. So I'll get 2t. Okay, so differentiation we used to find from velocity to acceleration. Given velocity, if I want to find the acceleration, I'll differentiate the velocity. But if acceleration is given and find the velocity, then what we will use? Again we will use here integration. Are you understanding? So we know that if velocity is there given, so to find the acceleration, what I will do? dv upon dt. So if acceleration is given and I want to find the velocity, what I will do? I'll just use the reverse process. I will integrate it. So acceleration is equals to dv upon dt. Acceleration is equals to dv upon dt. So if I want to find the velocity dv, it will be equals to a into dt. And if I integrate it, what I'll get? total velocity is equals to a dt. So this is our next important formula. A is equals to dv upon dt. So dv will be equals to a dt. Okay, so if I integrate this dv, I'll get the total velocity. So from here again we are getting two important formula for acceleration and velocity. Acceleration is a is equals to dv upon dt. So velocity is a dt's integration. Let us do one question. Suppose acceleration is given 3t square, find the velocity. Time is 0 to 3 seconds. So we can see that here the variable is time. Okay, here with respect to which I am integrating, variable is time. So velocity is equals to a dt. So in place of a, I'll write 3t squared dt. So 3 is a constant, let's put it out. So t square upon dt. Okay, so t square upon dt integration will be 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. So t cube by 3. So t cube by 3, lower value of your limit is 0 and upper limit is 3. Just put 3 in place of the variable, again put 0 in place of the variable subtracted. So 3 cube is 27, 27 upon 3 will be giving me 9. So 9 into 3 again 27 meter per second. This is the answer. So what did we learn today? That your velocity is equals to ds upon dt, first formula. Second, we learned that displacement is equals to integration of velocity into dt vdt. Then third formula, acceleration is equals to dv upon dt, and your fourth formula, velocity is equals to integration of a dt. These are the four important formulas that we learned, and there is a lot of numerical which is based on these four formulas. And next topic, that is derivation of kinematic equation using calculus, we are going to use this. So I hope you have understood this much.